everyone? Xantok here with Star Gaming, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Last time in the MSQ, we met some refugees from Doman, including Yugiri, who is a mass individual. We don't know who they are, what they are, we just know that they're from Doman and they're trying to bring their people to safety. Unfortunately, they have yet to find safety. But hopefully today we can get them somewhere. Hopefully. Wait, hold on, what's that? Uh-oh. Well, there'll also be some side quests in the Shroud, including some about chocobos. Yay for chocobos. Yugiri's game. Alpino has a mind to send you to Vesper Bay. As we speak, the Doman prepare for departure at Vesper Bay, where from they'll be transported by carriage to Ul'dah. That said, this has all been decided rather suddenly. It would not surprise me if the refugees required some assistance in coordinating their preparations. Even they ought to have returned to Vesper Bay and facilitate the process through tasks great and small. In short, whatever must needs be done, do it. Speak with a man named Hozan when you arrive. As Lady Yugiri tells it, he has been designated the leader of the first group. Can do. I wonder how many Vesper Bay tickets we will have left by the time we no longer have to go back there. Hozan! Greetings. Alpino informed me that a scion will be arriving to help with the preparations. I am honored to meet you, though ashamed as well. A great warrior should not be tasked with such trivialities. No, happy to help. I knew from a glance what manner of man you were. I too have some skill at arms, as do many of our people. Pray, forgive this trifle, but might I trouble you to help round up the children that have been given into my care? They are most adept at staying hidden from my sight, but perhaps your keen eyes will succeed where I have failed. You have my thanks, friend. Pray, seek out my son Yozan. He can tell you more. Hide and go seek with the Doman children. Oh, hello there. I'm Yozan, son of Hozan. Will you be coming with us to Ul'dah? I hear we're traveling by horse-bird-drawn carriage. But don't you think they're kind of strange? Giant birds that people ride like horses? I still want to try riding one, but... What's that? Oh, you're looking for the others? Huh, don't worry. I already told them to get ready for the carriage. I'll need your help, though. We were just finishing a game of hide and seek. 3 players are still in hiding, and since Lady Yugiri told us to take it really seriously, they won't move until they're found. But Vesper Bay isn't that big, so I bet you can find them in no time. Yugiri, what did you do? Speaking of Yugiri, now that she's not here, Yugiri is actually, you've noticed like she looks a little bit different than other races that we've seen. I mean, yes, her face is covered. She's got those protrusions off her head, but that tail, we haven't seen any other NPCs with a tail like that. Hey, you're not Yozan. Who are you? I'm Koharu. You're Yaranthe Xantok? I just didn't know anyone else was... Wait a minute. You're one of those, stallions, I think, aren't you? Oh, wait, no. Scions. There, yeah. You must know Lady Yugiri, right? Isn't she great? She's really good at hide and seek. Oh, right. It's almost time to go. Nice meeting you, Yaranthe Xantok. Yugiri is, at the point in time of the game that, when this was released, was an upcoming race, and she was being used to tease that race coming soon. Hiding child. How'd you find me? Guess I need to practice more. Or maybe you're just good at this? I mean, the Guardians didn't find me. I also can fly. I don't know exactly which patch Yugiri officially reveals like her design, but I'm pretty sure like at this point like they were still not only finishing her design but finishing the design of the whole race itself. So since it was still a work in progress, they kept Yugiri hidden while still letting us be like, hey, here's this cool thing that's going to be happening soon. The child inside the building, I didn't see him anywhere else. And eventually it will be revealed that Yugiri, as you might be able to recognize from the tail if you've seen any other players in the game, or if you've seen my main, I can't remember if I've shown him off or not, Yugiri is an Ul'dah. Scaling along the face and shoulders, a tail, horns on the head. Ul'dah are pretty cool. I like them. Oh, that guy's not doing good. Where is this third child? There they are. Congratulations, kid. You win. You were the last one I found. Are you playing? No fair. You also didn't say anything about adults. Wait, what do you mean we get to ride a horse-bird carriage? I don't know. That sounds kind of scary. But if Yozan says it's safe, I guess I'll go. Yeah, I'm a big fan of my Ul'dah character. I think he looks real cool. Unfortunately, with part of his design, a lot of outfits I just don't think look good on him. And so a lot of them look a lot better on Yeranthe, as I've discovered. That's what happens when you make your skin tone red. Oh, wonderful. Oh, I forgot what voice I gave him. All the children are accounted. Hide and seek? I said you were curious. This is quite simple, really. Lady Yugiri thought it best the children know what to do in case the Guardians ever found us. I should hope that those days are behind us, but I nevertheless take comfort in knowing that we are prepared. Why we adventure. At long last, Hossein and his group are ready to leave Vesper Bay. The first caravan is due to depart shortly, followed by the rest at regular intervals. My family and I, including my stubborn old father Homei, will be traveling... Oh, I thought maybe he'd be over here. We'll be traveling in the lead carriage together with young Koharu, whom I believe you've already met. Though I understand the road to Ul'dah is regularly patrolled by your brass blades, it would give us great comfort if you would agree to accompany us on our journey. Once again, I thank you for your kindness. When you are ready to leave, please inform our coachman. This feels like a solo duty. Like, if there's no fighting in this quest, I'm gonna be shocked. Oh, okay. Doesn't look like a solo duty. You're gonna be off, are you? Aye. Well, I've been to have a word with you about that. Running for the blade says we might have a problem. A fierce-looking beastie's been sighted down the bridge to Hammerley. Might be someone's eyes are playing tricks on him, of course, but I don't pay the gamble in this business. Now, I know you can handle yourself in a fight, but it starts here as another story. So I'm thinking you might go on ahead and have a quick look around. Make sure the area is safe like. And if you come across anything dangerous, well, you know what to do. When you're satisfied the way is clear, just meet us outside Horizon. The blades tell me the road up there is safe, so I reckon we can make it that far on our own. Assuming the self-same bastards don't try to rob us, that is. I got you. Let's go find some beasties. Where are these beasties? Oh, okay. Wow, way over there. Wonder what it's gonna make me fight. I'm gonna get some piests. That's my theory. Well, I guess there's a hammer beak there, so maybe it could be like big hammer beaks. Marlboro. God no, please. Wandering Eye. Okay. Road's clear. Oh, there was a beastie. Was being the operative word, eh? Ha ha! Well fought, sir. Well fought. If only I were in better health. I should have been proud to stand at your side. Pay my son no mind. He forgets that his responsibilities preclude acts of daring do. Be that as it may, I cannot help but envy you. Have I been able to call upon heroes of your strength and skill in Doma, things would have been very different. But we cannot change the past. Those who fought and fell are forever lost to us. Let's not... Wow, screw it up. Lost, but not forgotten. Lady Ugiri's kinsmen, least of all. They fought fiercest, though they knew full well it was in vain. She had every right to walk away, yet she chose to stay. Food, shelter, the promise of a better life. All this and more we owe to her. How does one even begin to repay such a debt? In kind, Father. To she who has given everything, we shall give our all. Whatever work there is to be done, we shall do without question. Ditch digging, bricklaying, it matters not. Revenant's toll will grow and prosper by our hands. Something wrong, kids? I love how expressive my eyes looked right there, even though like they barely moved. Like I could just see it. Hey, Mystery Errante, Koharu and I want to know why you became an adventurer. Oh. Oh, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. You go whither the wild blue rose blooms. So, you like roses? I think I understand. I mean, they're nice and everything, but don't they grow in lots of places? That's kind of the point, kid. Go everywhere. See everything. It's my turn now. Excuse me, Mr. Yarnthe. I got a question. What's Revenant's toll like? Is it pretty? This point of the timeline is kind of... No. Let's see. Oh, let's not talk about the Imperial Castrum. That's probably bad. It's a bustling outpost frequented by countless adventurers. You mean there are lots of people there who are just as strong as you? Well, not as strong as me. I can't wait. Enough, Koharu. It's my turn again. Mr. Yarnthe, when I'm older, I want to be strong like you. What do I have to do? Oh, God. What do I answer here? Honestly, probably train every day. I'm going to seek out new experiences and adventures. Don't tell them about Rowena. Don't do it. Of course. To be a better adventurer, you need to go adventuring. That makes sense. How? All right, all right. That's enough questions for Mr. Yarenthe. Well, that's not fair. What if Yozan gets asked 2 questions? I don't know about adventures as much as he does. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, she gets 1 more question. Just 1 more, please. Do you think I could be an adventurer like you one day? It's not your turn. Really? Then I will. Thanks for the advice, Mr. Yarenthe. I won't forget it. I'm gonna be an adventurer too. When we get to Revenant's Toll, let's make an adventurous guild for Domans. We'll protect our friends and punish the wicked, just like Mr. Yarenthe and Lady Yugiri. Yeah, just like Mr. Yarenthe and Lady Yugiri. We can talk more about it in the carriage on the way. Will you be joining us? Yeah. Oh, it's the quest in Ul'dah? Looks like it is. Oh, all the way over there. Wow. That's gonna be fast if I go to this warp. I'm pretty sure those kids will have their own little plot line at some point, involving the Children's Adventures Guild in Mordona. I don't remember what comes of it, but I'm pretty sure they get a few quests dedicated to them. Hello, Alphino. Yugiri, what's up? I pray that you do not grow too accustomed to this treatment. It is welcome respite to be sure, but a far cry from what we can expect in Revenant's Toll. Yeah, that's wise. Ah, Yarenthe. I take it the first group has arrived? Excellent. Is there aught else? No. I have matters well in hand here. You and Lady Yugiri should travel to Revenant's Toll forthwith. Alright. All due respect, Alphino would have you and Yugiri depart for Revenant's Toll without delay. It is past time, Lady Yugiri, met with the guild representatives in Revenant's Toll. Since I do not foresee any further matters arising here in Thanalan, which might require your personal attention, I would instead have you serve as an escort for the Doman delegation for the duration of the journey. Speak first with Slathborn upon your arrival. He is the one with whom the Domans will be working most closely, I should think. Afterwards, introduce Lady Yugiri to Minfilia and the Guild Emissary. If both meetings go well, the resulting tie should stand the Domans in good stead for that which is to come. Safe travels, Yarenthe. Alright, Yugiri, you're with me. Do you have a new dialogue? Yeah. We are ready to depart at your earliest convenience. But say the word, we shall follow. Well, hop on. We're gonna teleport. What do you mean? Just hop on. I don't think I will. Alright, you're lost. And this must be the esteemed Lady Yugiri and her associates. I greet you all as friends, and bid you welcome to the Toll. I hope you do not find our day at the fineries off-putting. Poor though we may seem, we have a wealth of spirit and camaraderie to share. You see, race and creed don't enter into it here. We welcome all sorts, provided they're willing to earn their keep, of course. We are no strangers to hard work, Master Slathborn. You may rest assured that we will carry out your orders with due diligence. Oh, not for a moment did I doubt your commitment, my lady. Pray understand, I give the same speech to all new arrivals. And you needn't bow your head or call me master either. We are both frontier hands as far as I'm concerned. As you wish. Slathborn. May this meeting mark the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship. Our guests have yet to meet the antecedent. Well, 7 hells, aren't they? Or are you wasting time with me? Send them to the Rising Stones. Alright. I mean, I was told to talk to you first. I'm just following my instructions. To whom much is given, much is expected. Forgive me. I require a moment to compose my thoughts before meeting with your leader. We shall join you at the Rising Stones anon. Alright, see you there. I'll deal with you later, outlandish man. Oh, people are in different spots. You got that box okay, Hoary Boulder? You're not gonna drop it? Hope not. Tis no use. Our attempts to reach the students of Baldessian continue to meet with failure. Urianger has explored other avenues of inquiry, but they too have yielded naught. We will persevere, of course, yet within our hearts, the truth is clear. We are but awaiting confirmation of that which we already know. How fare the Domans? I am given to understand you have kept quite busy in Vesper Bay. Mayhap you question the wisdom of aiding refugees, when the primal threat remains unresolved. I should not blame you if you did, nor would I deny that this matter falls outside our normal purview. Be that as it may, I could not ignore the plight of these refugees, not when it was within our power to help them. Lady Yugiri is here. Please, show her in. I should very much like to meet her. Yeah, she's cool. You can talk to her, Yugiri. We have no objections. Pray, do so with our blessing. Your answer pleases me beyond words, my lady. But are you quite certain? We have no way of knowing how many might answer my summons. In the event that Revenant's toll could not accommodate us all, we will need to find an alternative solution. Should that come to pass, we will find it together. As ever, it has been a pleasure, Antecedent. Alas, we must take our leave as the first carriages are due to arrive at any moment. Should you require aught else, pray speak with Slathborn, Lady Yugiri. Pray speak with Slathborn, Lady Yugiri. Here and day. Lamine and I will make all the necessary preparations to ensure that our Doman friends feel at home upon their arrival. Though I must admit that I'm still troubled with the matter of the missing crystals. Ishtola should be returning anon with a report from the field. Mayhap you could wait here and speak with her upon her arrival?
How goes the fishing? Caught anything slippery?
Aye. Our suspicions were well founded. The Serpent Reavers are indeed the culprits.
The plot thickens.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet. Which is to say the Ul'dah are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning a fleet with such crystals as they have hoarded. Urianger, too, reports not out of the ordinary.
Then we have our explanation.
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan. Yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late. Oh gods, they mean to summon Leviathan?
That's not good.
That is the way of it, I fear. Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, we came upon evidence implicating the Serpent Reavers. With the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify our suspicions. 'Tis only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas. But there is more. One of the Sahagin, an elder by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity.
Oh boy. Ecto!
Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective. And there is the explanation.
Soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise midst surging waves to wash away the finless ones. And I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity, and with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
Whence comes this promise of immortality? The emissary? We have outstayed our welcome.
The gift and knowledge.
Are the two of you quite well?
You shared that vision, did you not? Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this. But surely it is not within his power to grant the echo.
Who is he?
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this. Failing that, we are to attend to the Primal's extermination.
She will have our full cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa Lominsa. I mean to play a part in this mission. Tataru, pray, take charge in my absence.
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
I am aware of the risks, but there is something I must see with mine own eyes. The true nature of the Echo.
Oh, wait, what?
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
I don't remember this plot point.
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
I take it something ill is afoot.
Aye, a primal is about to be loosed upon Eorzea.
Primal?
A godlike being whose very existence is a bane upon the land. We scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their kind.
I see. Know then that I am learned in the arts of war. In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I would lend you my blade.
It would be most welcome. When contending with a primal, one can never have too many able allies. If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure.
Be sure to come prepared. The sea rises. Minfilia wishes to share some final words on the coming mission prior to departing for Limsa Lominsa. Plainly, should the worst come to pass and the Leviathan is summoned, our only recourse will be to face him in battle. Given past experience, you may very well think that eventuality inevitable. Yet so long as there is even a chance that the Primal's return might be prevented, we must needs bend all our efforts toward achieving that goal. Before we do aught else, let us hasten to Limsa Lominsa and meet with the Admiral. She will not have been idle in the intervening time, and will doubtless have valuable information to share. To Limsa. You're expected. Please take the slips to the command room. Welcome, friends. I take it the Stola had the prior to the situation. Let us waste no time, then. According to our best intelligence, the Sahagin had not crystals enough to summon their god. Alas, we did not count on the Serpent Reavers venturing as far as Thanalan to supplement their cache. For our short-sightedness, we are faced with the grim prospect of Leviathan's imminent return. Needless to say, I am not inclined to let the fishbacks have their way. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom makes ready to launch this large-scale operation to thwart the summoning, and we would welcome the Scion's support in this endeavor. But if, God forbid, our efforts should come to naught, I will need to trouble you for more than mere support. much as I did when Titan last walked these lands. Lady Minfilia, I am given to understand that you mean to accompany our soldiers to the front lines. I can only assume that you have sound reason for doing so. I do, Admiral, but I'll rather not be drawn on their nature. I will say only that there is something I will see with my own eyes. Is that so? Well, I'm not so stubborn as to deny the wish of one whose aid I require, but precautions must be taken. I shall require that you remain by my side at all times. With that settled, let us speak of the operation. Yarinthe, Maelstrom scouts are currently reconnoitering Sahagin movements within the Sapsa spawning grounds. Upon completing their mission, they will return to the operation's standing point at Camp Skull Valley. I want you to make your way there forthwith, that you might be apprised of the latest intelligence. Commander Falk Breda has charge of the garrison. Oh boy, Leviathan cometh. I've been expecting you, Scion of the Seventh Dawn. On behalf of the men and women here, I thank you for your cooperation. The safety of our citizens is paramount. With your aid, we will prevent Leviathan's return. Or at least make it only last for 10 minutes at most. Scouts in distress. Falk Breda is growing ever more agitated by the minute. As you may already know, Maelstrom scouts have been dispatched to Rodakir, the Sapsa spawning grounds. Though it pains me to admit it, the Maelstrom has never faced a foe of the likes of this before. We must proceed with all due caution. Among other things, they have orders to determine where Leviathan might emerge. Assuming it comes to that. And yet, their return is long overdue. I fear that ill may have befallen them. For better or worse, we must ascertain their fate. If it is not too much to ask, I'd have you aid us in the search. 5 scouts ventured into Sapsa all told. Here, take this flask of restorative to tend those who may have been wounded. Though it pains me to even consider the notion, if they have perished, circumstances permitting, I ask that you recover their bodies. By no means venture too deep into enemy territory, however. We can ill afford to lose you at this juncture. I mean, I would probably still have my glass slippers on at this point, I feel. So, I'm okay. Where? Oh. Not there. Oh wow, where did I go? I didn't see anything in the cave. We're not the key, but like anywhere around here, I don't see anything. There's a fate there, but no thanks. Am I blind? There they are. Help! Somebody, of all the times, to forget the restorative. I got you, man. Thank you. I owe you my life. We were ambushed by the Serpent Reavers. Slightly armed as we are, we didn't stand a chance. I would have fled this far, but the others were captured. They're taken to the Serpent's Tongue. I'm certain of it. I can make my own way back to camp, but I fear the worst for my comrades. I think the cuts are where where I cook axolotl tail. Neat. Or wait, no, this isn't it. This is where the Reavers are. Why did I think this is where the axolotls were? I'm losing my mind. Slowly, but surely. All right, Pup, Rita, I got 2 bodies to show you. All right, Valkyria. I almost got lost. I'm losing my mind. You've returned. Thank the Navigator. When I learned that you went to the Serpent's Tongue by yourself, I feared you would meet an untimely demise. But tell me, what's become of the others? Well, dear gods, these wounds were not intended to kill, but to torture and maim. Let their savagery know no bounds. Enemies or no, they go too far. I dread to think what may have become of the 2 who remained accounted for. I pray that they haven't suffered the same evil fate. At the very least, one of my men came back alive, and for that, I owe you my thanks. The prices we paid was dear, but we have the intelligence we need. Even as we speak, the Admiral finalizes the details of the operation. The war horns will sound any moment now. Be ready to sally forth when they do. The gift of eternity. Actually, yeah, no. Valkyria awaits the commencement of the operation with barely concealed rage. Thrice damn the fishback bastards! I'll kill them slowly and then chase their rotten soul through all 7 hells! Peace, Commander. We are here for a purpose, and vengeance is not it. I want you to mind the task at hand, savvy? My apologies, Admiral. You may count on me to keep a clear head. Good. According to our sole surviving scout, the Sahagin and their thralls have already begun to amass at the Aetheryte in the depths of Sapsa. If we are to act, it must be now. The men are ready. We but await your orders, Admiral. As predicted, the Sahagin have tightened security in and around the spawning grounds. Our frontal assault is like to be met with fierce resistance. Ah, but we are not so artless as that, Commander. We shall divide our forces and strike them hard and fast at key locations. Remember, our ultimate objective is to take the saps of the Aetheryte. We are not here to kill them all. The Maelstrom shall engage and distract the Sahagin's legion of drowned pirates at the Serpent's Tongue. Commander, you have charge over this effort. Be mindful that the lay of the land there is devilish for attacking foes. Let the foreign levy spearhead the assault, and have subsequent units fan out to cover their flanks. At the self-same moment, a neurodiversity... What the hell? At the self-same moment, a diversionary squadron formed of galleons from the Crimson Fleet shall harry the enemy from offshore. In likewise, we Scions shall form smaller units in hopes of confusing the Sahagin defensive effort. Yerinte and Y'shtola, the two of you are to make your way to the site of the summoning ritual. The Admiral's diversions should serve to thin the enemy's defenses, rendering your path less perilous. A small party, I believe, should be able to win through without drawing unwanted attention. Thancred and Yugiri, your mission is to lure as many Sahagin as possible out of the spawning grounds. Having done so, take to your heels and circle round to join the infiltration unit of Y'shtola and Yerinte. When all has been set in motion, I myself shall cut the path to the Aetheryte, accompanied by Lady Minfilia, as was agreed. Well, don't let me keep you, friends. To battle! When last did we fight side by side, Yerinte? Too long ago. I warn't. But come, let us away. I want to say maybe Titan, but I don't know if you were actually there for it, or if you just showed up afterwards. If not, I don't think we've ever actually fought together. Where the hell am I going? That little circle. Okay. Got it. Like a Gorfitel. Alright, let's holy these guys to death. Should not be difficult. Alright, that's checkpoint 1. Move it out. Oh, there's more. Or are you both just gonna be mages? Okay. I mean, Chase, we're just gonna run to it. What's wrong with you, Stola? You shouldn't be on the ground like this. Pray, do not concern yourself with me. But with the glancing glow. Come, the Aetheryte is close at hand. Let us press on. Man, where's Nob when you need him?
Damn them. They have made thralls of soldiers and civilians both.
Did I miss much? So that is how you fight in the Far East. Mental note, pick no quarrel with Domans. But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency. To the Aetheryte.
And that... Oh, never mind.
You'll forgive me my lateness.
I've been something of a liability of late, I know. 'Tis high time I set about making amends.
Long have you shriveled Swordwalkers, tormented our kind, with salt in your wounds and sea in your lungs. Lord of the world, hearken to our plea. Lord of the world, deliver us from our misery.
Do you feel that?
I know this sensation. It's the echo.
What?
Such power! It is transcendent!
That's freaky.
Seven hells.
Strike me down if you will. It is futile. I have mastered the gift. I am eternal. Oh, mighty Leviathan, ruler of the seas, born of waters primordial, I offer unto you this frail flesh, that you might grant your faithful servants deliverance. I beseech you, come forth!
Die, damn you!
Foolish shorewalker! You cannot kill that which is eternal!
Heavens forfend.
Damn it all!
My being ebbs away. But it should by right be infinite.
No.
Am I not immortal? Curse you, emissary! You promised me everlasting.
And now you're snake food.
Where did he go?
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon. Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates. Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the Primal now makes for open sea. But why does he not press his advantage? Unless... God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
That is what Leviathan tends to do. Understand, I speak of no normal wall of water. That which Leviathan makes ready to conjure carries more destructive power than aught seen in nature. Enough to raise entire coastal settlements. If his last attempt is any guide, we cannot suffer history to be repeated. Yet how in the seven hells are we to prevent it? Portable perils. Summerhild, a fog-gored float, would ask your aid on behalf of a forgetful friend. How do you fancy fog-gored float, traveler? Fine tea, warm bed, good ale, and good company at the Bobbling Cork. Small wonder that it's many a wayfarer's favorite stop on the road to Kurthus. Speaking of the Bobbing Cork, I was sharing a drink and a tale with a traveler just a few bells ago. Apparently, the poor fellow imbibed a bit too heavily, and when he came to, the key to his room was nowhere to be found. What with all the rumors of late, both my friend and the innkeep are worried sick. If you happen to stumble across the key, would you be kind enough to return it to the Cork? You'd be saving more than one man a sleepless night. If I randomly stumble upon this missing key somewhere in the world, sure. No news is good news. Godwin of the Wood Whalers has a report that requires urgent delivery. Hail, adventurer. If you would not be averse to courier duty, I have a report that must be delivered to Florentel's Spire with all haste. Mind you, this information is highly classified. I trust you to deliver it directly to the hands of Serpent Lieutenant Vortifar, without seeking a peek for yourself. Man, it's almost like you're accusing me of something that I haven't done. A welcome overstayed. Ul'dah doesn't want to go home. But that's where all your stuff is. Oh, a cozy bed, warm meals, fine spirits? I tell you, friend, ever since I came here, it's like I've died and gone to Nafika's bosom. Go home to Ul'dah? To that ramshackle hovel where nothing awaits but my gill-pinching wife and her endless whinging? Huh, never. Perhaps you can help me. My wife's hired some poor sop to bring me home. I reckon this will give him a change of heart. What? I'm sorry, what? Okay. A haughty houseboy. What do you want? The missus paid me good coin to bring your good-for-nothing husband home. Looks like you have a Rogadin face, but that is definitely not a Rogadin body. I'm confused about what you're supposed to be, sir. Probably supposed to be a Highlands hero, but you look a little green. Your guild don't mean nothing to me. The missus paid me... What in the hells? A room me own here at the Cork? Plus all the ale I can drink? Fully paid? Courtesy of Ul'dah? Get out of your way. I'm gonna go give that man a piece of me mind. I get the feeling they're gonna go share a drink together. Okay, yeah, one question's up there. Also got this one down here I can pick up. Digging in the dark. Adamar is in the dark and seeks an adventurer's aid. Pray help me, friend. I've run clean out of lantern fuel. I'm afeard I won't make it long past sundown. I've not tried it myself, but I've heard that you can fashion makeshift lanterns by sealing those flying balloons inside these here lamps. Of course, it might take some coercing before they goes in, if you know what I mean. You want to put balloons in lamps. You okay? Obviously, I know that the balloons are the grenade enemies, or the bomb enemies, I really mean. Oh, you want the specific kind. Alright. So, weaken them, and then put them in a bag. Give him the bag, Nebby. What the? Alright, fine. I'll kick your ass. I'm not doing your fate, but I'll fight you. In the back with you. And then, oh look, a tiny room key. Somehow it's on this tiny ass branch. Be careful, because I'm pretty sure you could fall off here. And to prove my point, yeah, you can. Minimal damage, but still annoying if you don't get the key before you fall. Are there quests up here? Oh dear. There are even more up here. Alright. These spots are bound with particularly dangerous beasts. You'd do well to keep a wide berth, adventurer, lest I be left to clean your carcass off the forest floor. A report from Godwin, you say? Very well. Let us see. Traveling merchant, waylaid by kicker and bandits. Adventurer's hand bitten clean off by feral Ziz, etc., etc. The usual banalities. Oh, what's this? Sightings of a masked man? No casualties yet reported, but due vigilance should be exercised. Troubling news indeed. These parts are perilous enough without some masked marauder stirring up trouble. Thank you, friend. Rest assured that the Adder will be on the lookout for this interloper. Actually, we already took care of him. Oh, a while back. What am I at with my choker? It's level 26. I guess I'll just grab that one. Hunger is the best sauce. Idristan is searching for an adventurer to undertake a distasteful task. The freeze that came in the Calamity's wake has rendered Kurthus nigh inhospitable. Many of the creatures that once made their homes there have been forced to migrate lest they starve. Some arrive on our doorstep, with naught else on their mind but to feed. The worst of the beasts are the jackals, who've been spotted not far from this very spire. Adventurer, we call upon your skill to dispatch these beasts before they make a meal of some unguarded traveler. This begging your pardons, fetid dodo meat will serve admirably as bait. Ew. Save the trees! Oriad of Florentel Spire is concerned for the trees. As a wood whaler, it is my sworn duty to protect my nation from the Ixal. Yet as a Gridanian, it pains me to see the trees around me wither and die while we are out fighting battles. Shroud hares have grown destructive of late, gnawing away at trees and ripping shrubs from the ground. Yet we cannot very well tell the birdmen to stay their spears while we hunt oversized slugs, can we? And so I turn to you, adventurer. Pour this week-old ale over the scarred trees, and the culprits should be along in short order. You would bring the wood much succor if you could put them down. Okay. You're not gonna hurt me, short hair. Actually, more than I kind of expect you to do. Well done. Why? I'm not here for you, Banemite. I'm here for this tree. You're not the problem right now. That was a funny little plunk sound when it hit my shield. Alright, what am I looking for over here? Hunger's the sauce. Oh, the Doman spot. Okay. Which was probably right here. And this is totally gonna attack. Yep. Yep. Saw that coming. Oh, Dodo Flesh. It's kind of weird that we have like this big old thrust attack here for our second combo, when our sword that we're using right now is definitely not one that you should be using for thrusting. Like, this is a curved blade. This is not a sword that you thrust with. If you are thrusting with a sword like this, you're doing it wrong. Oh god, my health. What the hell? Oh shit, these are level 34. Oh, I accepted a quest that's way higher level than I meant to. I thought they were both level 28 quests. Whoops. Well, that's embarrassing. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn that quest off. We're gonna abandon it. We'll pick that quest properly back up again later. Actually, wait a minute. I can warp there from here. No, not visiting another world server. Yeah, you can do that. You can go to different worlds. We're not doing that. Ethernet, North Shroud. Well, I guess on our way back over there, we can turn in the quest over at Falgord Float. As we kind of skip past doing that. Unfortunately, quests that are like higher level than you, I can accept them, but I can't turn them in except for on a class that is that level or higher, which is really kind of dumb. Like, don't even let me accept it if it's too high a level for me for my current class, please. Ha! Well, it seemed your efforts were a success. My wife's associate just stopped by a moment ago. Seems he wanted to express his gratitude in person. Down to Pine Valen. Dashed right off to his room, where he's sleeping quite soundly. If his rather conspicuous snoring is any guide, the comforts of life on the road. No place like home. Ul'dah has a confession to make. In all truth, friend, I would like nothing more than to return home to Ul'dah, where my loving wife awaits. That is, not for a small, complicating matter. My wares, you see. They were stolen from me by the positively frightful band of Kickern thieves encamped in the south. Why, were I to return home empty-handed, my wife's wrath would make the calamity look like a minor brush fire. No, I fear I have no choice but to prolong my stay. I can help with that. Bloody sauce! That's why I always say, if you can't hold your liquor, stick to tea. I'm sorry, do you have something for me? Yeah, a key? Oh, I was searching everywhere for that key. You're a godsend, friend. You must forgive me. There's rumors of late of a suspicious masked man in these parts. They've got both me and my customers on edge. Any road, thanks to you, that ale-swilling fool can sleep soundly in his bed tonight. You do well to find safe lodgings as well, friend. I'll be fine. I got my chocobo. Cleaning house. Eileen, the bobbing cork, would ask you to help with housekeeping. You see that painting over there? Well, of course you can't. It's covered in a fortnight's worth of dust thanks to my do-nothing employees. I'd dust them right off myself, but I reckon the sluggards would better learn their lesson. It's a customer like you doing the deed. What do you say? A few swishes with the chocobo duster should do the trick, and I'll make it worth your while. You want me to clean up your bar? Okay, I'll feather down your paintings. Yep, that's one. I'm sure number 2 is upstairs. Sure is. Why is this guy looking at this painting and saying master? What's up with you, dude? You okay? You seem okay. Oh! Wait! Is that where I think it is? This looks like where you meet the bard teacher. But you're a thaumaturge or black mage. Why would you... Huh. Interesting. Thanks, friend. All my employees share the level of fine art that you and I do, eh? The painting upstairs especially. Don't ask me why, but the lonesome figure standing there, gazing off the distance, I'm not usually the sentimental type, but it stirs something inside me. Is he wistfully remembering adventures long past, or sealing his nerves for a battle to come? Sadly, what was the artist's identity a mystery, we might never know. Is there going to be a quest involving that guy now? Trouble on the road. Eileen is concerned for the well-being of one of his customers. Oh, just look at the time. Whatever is keeping her. My apologies, friend. You caught me in a fretful humor. A young girl has reserved a room with me tonight, and she's nowhere to be found. There's ill rumors about these parts of late. Try as I might, I can't help but fear the worst. Might you be so kind as to go check and see if she's well? Upstairs doesn't have a quest? Damn. Really hoping it did. I wanted confirmation on who that was in the painting. And why that guy was saying master. Alright, down here we have... Oh. Well, I think we found his friend. I can't... Balloon. You're one of us, fight. Golem is somehow not aggroed on us. I'm okay with this, but what the hell? Also, the fact that an enemy can be, like, in the quest circle for this is ridiculous. I'm just gonna take care of him before he aggroes on us. Oh no, is her chocobo okay? Oh, thank you, friend. Well, I thought I was done for. One moment, I was standing here enjoying the scenery while my chocobo enjoyed a much-deserved nap, and, well, the next... Oh, it sends shiver down my spine just to recall it. Any road, please thank the innkeep for his concern, and tell him I'll be on my way as soon as my bird awakes. Better hurry. It's nighttime. Alright, Kickerns. You give them vendables back. They would notice us? Go, 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 go. How they didn't notice us, I don't know. And I do not feel like investigating. I'm just gonna take my blessings. Oh, woe is me. A merchant without his wares is not worth a lump of opo dung. How can I ever show my face to my dearest wife again? About that. But my wares? Where did you find them? The Kickern camp. Exactly as I told you? Preposterous. Why, I didn't think you'd actually... Ahem. That is to say, I am in your debt once again, friend. Thanks to you, I can at long last return to Ul'dah, where my loving wife awaits. Then again, are those nasty rumors going around of late? A masked man, was it? Indeed, the roads may not be safe. Well, it pains me so. I fear I have no recourse but to sojourn here a while longer. Yeah, okay. The girl's safe? Oh, thank you, friend. Those are the best tidings I've received all day. And here I'd feared the worst. If she'd ended up in the clutches of that masked... I mustn't think such ill thoughts. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd best get back to work. Something tells me the girl will be needing a warm bed and a hot meal more than ever. This guy has so many quests for us. Meals for minors. Eileen would ask you to make a special delivery. My good man, I dare say you're more reliable than the rest of my hired help put together. For better or worse, this means I've got another job for you. I've got 3 basket lunches here that need delivering to Finder's Bluff. After the last adventurer scarfed down 3 boxes on his own and ran off without paying his tab, I need someone I can trust. Yeah, alright. I kind of want to move on, but he just keeps giving me more to do. I'm still gotta find where that other tree is. Higher up? Are you sure, game? Oh, wow, over here, okay. Thank you, adventurer. I can battle the Ixal with a clear conscience now, knowing that those like you are friends to the forest. Florentel, whose name the spire bears, was one of the greatest heroes from the time of Gridania's founding. His martial exploits were exceeded only by his love for the forest, and his love for Eugenia, the namesake of our sister spire. Do such tales of yore not set your heart aflutter? Not particularly. Well, what the hell is wrong with you? How much time do you got? Not a lot. Oh my god, there's more. Pumicious Pursuits. Orianne needs your help in obtaining something not easily come by. As you have proven yourself a capable ally, I would entrust you a task more ambitious than the slaying of hares. Mayhap you have encountered curious constructs of living stone in these parts? They emerged from the sundered landscape in the wake of the calamity, and their numbers have only burgeoned thenceforth. For each one we slay, another rises to the surface to take its place. My comrades and I are at wit's end. It is clear that we must take this battle to the source. There's a researcher by the name of Yom Epikin who frequents the bobbing cork and foghorn flute. I suspect she might be able to shed light on the matter. Take the sealing vessel and capture the living soulstone of one of the golems. Mind you, you have to weaken the brute first. Deliver the soulstone to Yom Epican and see if she cannot ascertain the golem's origin. I don't know why, but this zone in particular just feels like it's going on forever with its side quests. Digging for gold day and night sure works me up an appetite. Is it time for supper yet? It is. Here's the basket lunch. What a Master Eileen specialty basket lunch is. Well, don't mind if I do. It's 11 o'clock at night. You're eating lunch now? My tummy not stop rumbling. Tummy, I command you. Cease your rumbling. Man, now that I think about it, I'm kind of hungry. For my loon, you say? Oh, my tummy and I are much obliged. Were you able to fashion some lamps for me, friend? Yeah, I got the balloons for you. You're a godsend. Thanks to you, I can get back to me digging. Them's gold in Thar Hills. Hi-ho. Oh, okay, good. He's one of the people I wanted to need lunch. I thought he was going to give us a new quest, and I was going to lose it. Bloody hog of an adventurer, stealing the food of honest, hard-working men. What? Are my eyes to be believed? Oh, thank you, friend. It's good to know some adventurers can still be trusted. Oh, son of a bitch. A leg up. Adamar, use a lift. Mayhap you can help me again, friend. I've got my eyes on a set of new veins of ore. These legs of mine aren't quite long enough to get me there. Might you be so kind as to set these ladders up for me? I'll do it myself, but these parts have been terribly dangerous of late. I desire freedom from the North Shroud. Please, give me freedom from the North Shroud. Even then, I know it's gonna be at least another quest that's high level that we can't do yet. And so we'll eventually have to come back. I'm in physical pain. Not really, but it feels like it. It's too bad these ladders are not... Well, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I was thinking, like, it's too bad that we can't use these ladders. It's like, wait, why would I need to use these ladders? Truly, you've done me well again. Well, with all those nasty critters lurking about, I never could have done the job myself. I know not what manner of ore lies in wait, but mark me words. One day, I'll strike it rich, leave this place behind for good. Alright, he's done. Now let's go get the clay golem, or the pumice golem, actually. Okay, we need to weaken it first. And now we use the pot. Pyloon's famous basket lunches hit the spot. I thought as much. The prospectors that find his bluff aren't just digging for personal fortune, you know. Each ounce of gold helps us reach and thrive and prosper. I'm happy to return the favor. You've gone above and beyond for me, and for you, and for this, you have my thanks. Next time you fancy an ale, a tale, or just a respite from the road, know that there's always a place for you here at the Bobbing Cork. Y'all never can. Why, that's me. At least, that's who I think I am. Did you need something from me? Yeah, can you take a look at this? Gummus Polems? I fear I'm not familiar with the... Oh! Pumice golems! Yes. Those, on the other hand... yes. Orion has told me all about them. Let us see what you brought me here now. Ooh, I just feel it pulsing with energy. You've certainly found a live one, haven't you? Must begin my analysis straight away. Now, where did I put my glasses? North Shroud Freedom. Put these things in our armory chest. Yay! Bird in hand. The Chocobo Keep. Look a lot. Maybe far from home, but have some matters close to his heart that he will discuss with you. Greetings, sir. Tell me, How goes the training for your avian mount? I could not help but notice that there is some bias towards real-life combat. All battle and no bonding makes for a less noble bird. I hear that you already have a fine residence of your own. Why not build a stable for your chocobo? Close list feeds the fondness, and there are other perks as well. Indeed, I could tell you of those and more, if you wish. We of Ishgard have a knack for chocobo husbandry. We've forgotten more than Gridania will ever know, I fear. One Ishgardian knack is to stable chocobos at one's residence. That makes it possible to trade and feed the birds. The second knack is to keep the stable meticulously clean and picked up. Chocobos are cleanly creatures and easily distressed by slovenly housekeeping. Shall we get straight to it? Pick up every vegetable scrap littered in the stable, if you please. So yeah, there are stables that you can put either at your house or they can be at your free company house. And you can put your chocobo there and feed them. Feeding them is not like an actual bonding thing, what he's referring to. You can do a couple different things with it. One, you can change the color of your chocobo, which we are going to do at some point. I actually messaged Way Off Joe and be like, hey, pick one of these colors from chocobos. Which color do you want me to color the chocobo we named after you? And then there is, I guess I can talk about this. He mentioned, we have a preference for real-life combat with our chocobo. Well, let me just show you. Our chocobo is at rank 10, which is sort of a stopping point, but not the max level. Because at rank 10, I can't just get experience points anymore. I have to feed them a specific item, a Thavnarian onion, and then they can start getting experience points again and hit level 11. And then I have to feed them another onion. And then they can get experience points again. And then I have to feed them another onion, up until they hit rank 20, which is the cap. And at that point, I would have all the skills. And then the other thing I could feed them is an item that lets me redo, like respec their skills. But if we hit rank 20, there's no point in doing that. Have you collected all the vegetable scraps? Very good. I'll take those. Yep, 5 vegetable scraps. The place is as fresh as cream. How well the chocobos look, fluffing their feathers in contentment. You would do well to lead a magic broom. You shall need to use the you shall need to use those for a proper cleaning, but that's for another time. There's more to stable care than simple cleaning. And that brings us to the third Ishgardian knack, fresh feed. I am not the aptest tutor for this craft, however. There is one that has the knack right here in Binbranch. That would be Mistress Margot, the resident botanist. She is in charge of all cultivars maintained here for the chocobos. Go to her and beg a few greens and information from her. She will not send you on either. Yeah, magic brooms are used to clean the chocobo stable. I don't really know the specifics of how much you need to do that. But yeah, it's a thing. Some feed for your chocobo? Aye, you've come to the right place for it. It has been a warm spring, so try the cracker root. Many birds who would otherwise go out there and feed cannot resist these luscious roots. Raise them with love as well as skill. Master Ul'dah likes to call that a knack. I have no quarter with it. It's a joy to grow, whether it be vegetables, chocobos, or the skin in one's hands. Why not try your own hand at growing vegetables? You say you have a house? A house must have a field. Food grown with your love and care. How could your bird not thrive eating feed such as that? Mayhap we are not what we eat. Elsewise my father would be a codfish aswim in butter. But the feed certainly makes chocobos. Aye. So sensitive is their nature that you can see the effect of a particular feed as clear as day. But I have yet to tell you about the main feeds. You are sure to be fascinated. Shall we ever tire of speaking of the Gishel greens? Precious, luscious plants. You can summon and train your birds with these greens. But as wonderful as Gishel greens are, they are hardly unique in being attuned to specific areas for chocobo's abilities. The art of raising a chocobo involves choosing a balance of these vegetables to feed to your bird, thus creating a chocobo that is, well, just so. The best laid plans of wranglers are often frustrated by a picky eater. Do make sure you come to know each bird's likes and dislikes. They are no pieces of magic to bend to your will. But when bird and man grow together, why, you might discover something very special indeed. Aye, and you would do well to grow your own feed. May as well fight with a pine sword to raise a chocobo without a vegetable field of your own. Visit a store to buy the seeds, and remember, love and skill. There's the knack. I do go on, don't I? You came for a handful of feed and got an earful. But that's the way of it with us botanists. Take this fine specimen of a cracker root for your sweet chocobo, and I wish you both the joy of it. What does cracker root actually do for us? I don't know. Let me look this up. A chocobo raises food on use to summon your chocobo. Used to train or summon your chocobo out of chocobo. Oh wait, there is training? Wait, there is? Is it for like chocobo races? Hang on a minute. Oh. Oh. Huh. Interesting. There's a lot more to this than I knew, I guess. So, I'm just looking this up here. If you reward your chocobo with the same food 10 times in a row, that'll become the chocobo's favorite food. Cracker roots and divinary onions cannot be the favorite food. But I don't know what cracker roots do yet. I know apparently there are some items that kind of work how there's this food buffs that we talked about before. Like if I eat my my antelope steak, I'll get skill, speed, vitality, and critical hit up. Whereas if I give a chocobo a Silcus Bud, they'll get attack up for some time. I'm not seeing anything about cracker roots though. Like what do they do? Doesn't say. I guess it gives them experience without having the battle. That's all I'm able to figure out. Huh. Interesting. And then you need the Thabnarians to help your chocobo rank up. Oh, were you able to collect some chocobo feed? Margalt is never stingy with her vegetables. As fine a cracker root as ever I have seen. A magnificent specimen. This will make the trading all the more effective, I believe. We come to the fourth knack of chocobo husbandry, aren't they? Training. I hear head wrangler Keitha about her work. There's a thought. Go and speak with her. She will tell you much and more of training chocobos. Maybe she'll explain what I just learned. Nice to see you, adventurer. Here to learn about training your bird, you say? Stable your chocobo, and you'll be able to train the sweetheart. But you need to give him a treat straight after, and not a moment later. What I do is to go pick up a choice bit of feed before I get the bird in the trade-in. The results vary, as that slick ruffian at the Ebony Stall used to say. Around here, results depend on how clean the stables are, what treats you give. But as long as you love your chocobo, it's hard to muck it up. Well, you got a fine root there. A cracker root. That'll work a treat. No pun intended. Go on, start training little Leia there. Little Leia, you're taller than me. Here, have this cracker root. Don't kick me. What are you doing? It's rude. You feed little Leia the gigantic cracker root after her training. Oh, sweetly done, adventurer. You've some skill at this, I reckon. Someone made the train just that one bird, but you can handle any chocobo. Some adventurers share a stable, you know. I bet you could care for birds other than your own. You muck out the stables, that means you're helping raise the other adventurers' birds as well as your own. Don't matter who did the mucking out, really. Those birds are been cared for, you see. That ought to hold you for a while, No use pouring too much wine into a cup. You best return to Ul'dah before this Ishgardian brain case starts imagining the worst. Sweetly done. High praise indeed from Ketha. Excellent, excellent. I have now taught you all the knacks you need to know at this time. It is my hope that you will add a stable to your residence, and there is a chocobo to serve as your brave mount and trusted companion. How I long to meet that bird someday. I trust you will not disappoint me. Hopefully not. Chocobo raising! Chocobo raising is now available. To begin raising your trusty companion, you must first stable him. Chocobo stables can be purchased and placed outside free company and private estates. One Chocobo stable can house a whole company's mounts. While a Chocobo is stabled, select train to increase its XP. After the training is complete, do not forget to give the Chocobo a reward for his hard work. Depending on the type of reward the bird is given, his progress may change dramatically. Continuously feeding your Chocobo a snack of vibrant vegetables or fruits will cause him to grow feathers of a different color. When I was first playing, my FC leader asked me if I wanted help changing the color of my Chocobo. I was like, yes, I do. Because I've seen it's a thing, and I would love my Chocobo to be red, because red's my favorite color. And so my guild master helped me out. He got me the items I needed for it. And he told me, okay, here are these 3 fruits. Feed them to your Chocobo in this specific order. And then I think it was either 12 hours or 24 hours later, my Chocobo was a different color. I fully intend to change Quayoff Trail's color from our desert yellow. I think that's what he is right now, desert yellow. Yeah, desert yellow. We're going to be turning him into, I think it's sunset orange is what Quayoff Trail chose. It's some variant of orange because orange is his favorite color. And I'll be doing that. I'll just need to check in. I'll need to get the items, which they might be expensive. I'm not really sure. And then get our stable in the FC house. Assuming it's currently up. If it's not up, I'll have to ask my guild master for help. But I don't know when I'm going to do that. I would like to do it before we get into Heaven's Word, but that may take a bit. Probably. Anyways,